Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to All Things Spiritual. I am your host, Dr. Tamanna, karma coach, psychic, and a fellow seeker on this multidimensional journey through life and beyond. Today's episode is one that so many of you have written in about. It's the one question that lies beneath every other. What happens to the soul after death? Where do we go? Do we reunite with those we love? What are soul groups? Do we choose to come back? Who guides us from the other side? So today we are going to travel beyond the veil. Let's open up this cosmic conversation as we decode the soul's journey after death, the realms we pass through, the wisdom of our spirit guide, the power of our soul groups, and how we as infinite beings chart each lifetime with divine precision. As always, this episode ends with a soul shift exercise, a short inner journey that will help you intuitively feel your soul's journey and tune into the signs from your guides. Let's begin with the big question. What actually happens when we die? From a spiritual lens, death is not the end. It is a transition, a doorway, a shedding of the physical form so that the soul can return to its true essence, pure consciousness. The moment we take our last breath, the soul detaches from the body. This is often experienced as a sensation of floating or lifting. Many near-death experiences describe a tunnel of light, feelings of warmth, peace, and reunion. As the soul leaves the body, it's guided by what many mystics call the light beings. These could be ancestors, spirit guides, angels, or even members of our soul group. At this point, we go through what's called the life review. It's like watching a movie of your life, but not in a judgmental way. It's deeply compassionate. You see your actions, but most importantly, you feel how your actions made others feel. It's not about guilt or punishment. It's about understanding. This review helps the soul integrate the lessons from this incarnation. The soul is then gently led to a place of rest and healing. Some people call it the temple of light, others call it the soul realms or home. Here, the soul takes time to decompress, to heal energetic wounds, and to reconnect with its original frequency. Now, beyond this earthly dimension are what we call multidimensional spiritual realms. These are not physical places, but energetic planes, each vibrating at a different frequency. Some traditions speak of 7 realms, others of 12 dimensions, and many of us experience them intuitively during meditation, dreams, or astral travel. Here's a simple way to look at it. The lower astral realm. These are dense vibrational zones. Souls who carry unresolved traumas, fear, or heavy karmas may temporarily land here. It's not hell, it's a healing zone for purification. Then you have the middle realm or the Akashic halls. This is where the Akashic records exist, a vibrational library of every thought, emotion, and action across lifetimes, which I've even discussed in my episode 2. It's also where spirit guides and councils exist to help the souls reflect and realign. And then you have the higher realm or the soul plane. This is our truest home. Here, we reunite with our soul group, connect with the higher self, and begin planning the next stage of our evolution. This soul plane is filled with joy, light, unconditional love, and immense clarity. Because there is no time dimension in the spiritual realm, some souls choose to stay here for long stretches. Some souls return quickly depending on the lessons they want to learn or the karmas they want to balance. Now, moving on to a very interesting topic: soul groups or a cosmic family. Every soul is a part of a soul group, a cluster of souls we incarnate with over and over again to help each other grow. Think of them as your spiritual classmates. Some may show up as your parents, partners, children, teachers, or even those who challenge you the most. Yes, even the ones who hurt us deeply can be a part of our soul group. Now, I'm sure you must be thinking, why do they hurt us? Because on the soul level, growth sometimes requires discomfort, shadow work, and karmic balancing. Each soul group usually has different kinds of connections. You have a primary soulmate. These are those souls with whom we are deeply connected and we experience many lives with. Then you have karmic souls, those souls with whom we have unresolved karma. And you also have support souls who guide or help us even in small yet significant ways. In the soul realm, we often gather with our group before incarnation and decide on roles, themes, and challenges we want to help each other with. It's like choosing the cast for your life story with the purpose of soul group. Now, moving on to my most favorite realm, the realm of angels, archangels, ascended masters, and spirit guides. While soul groups incarnate with us, the angelic beings are the ones who remain in the spiritual realm to assist us from beyond. They are wise, non-judgmental, loving presence who guide our souls through each and every lifetime. And then you have different kinds of guides. You have guardian angels assigned to us from the very birth of our soul, and they are with our souls lifetime after lifetime. Then you have archangels. Archangels are master angels who are omnipresent. There are 44 major archangels, and each archangel holds a different portfolio or a different responsibility for healing. Then you have ascended masters like Buddha, Mother Mary, Jesus, Shiva, Krishna, Kuan Yin, etc., who guide us for collective evolution. And then you have the spirit guides. They are those family members who've lived in us in human form and who, after passing away, are guiding and protecting us. Of course, there's so much more to discover about this realm, but I'm going to deep dive into this topic in another episode for sure. Now, coming to how do souls chart their next life? After the life review and time in the higher realm, the soul begins planning its incarnation. This is where we create our karmic blueprint or Akashic record, a detailed soul plan that includes what country or family we are born into, our physical body and its abilities or challenges, major life lessons and soul contracts, key soulmates we will meet, time of awakenings or spiritual test, and possible exit points or what we call death options if lessons are complete. And this plan or soul blueprint is co-created with our higher self, our guides, and members of our soul group. And sometimes even the council of elders, which is actually high vibrational beings who assist soul's evolution. But remember, Earth is a free will zone. So while the blueprint is designed, how we play it out is still our choice. That's why two people with similar backgrounds can live entirely different lives. One may awaken, another may not, depending on how aligned they are with the soul's intention. Now, I'm sure you must be wondering, why do we come back? Why do we incarnate? Many even ask, if the soul is eternal and free, why return at all? And the answer is growth. Earth is a dense, emotionally complex school. Here, the soul gets to experience contrast, pain and joy, loss and reunion, fear and courage. Each lifetime adds to the soul's depth, compassion, and wisdom. Some come back to resolve karma, others to serve or awaken humanity, some to balance a past life trauma, and a few, already high evolved, comes simply to anchor light. Reincarnation is not a punishment. It is an opportunity, a sacred choice, and no soul is forced to return. But when we do, it's always for revolution. I just want to simply summarize the soul's journey to make it a lot more easy for you. Let's recap what we've uncovered today. The soul leaves the body peacefully and enters a realm of healing. It undergoes a life review to understand and integrate experiences. It reconnects with its soul group and rests in higher realms. Our angels, ascended masters, and spirit guides assist us through every dimension. Each life is planned based on karmic theme and soul growth. Reincarnation is a conscious, sacred decision for spiritual evolution. This is not a linear journey, but a spiral of remembering. Every time we return, we carry the codes, the lessons, and the light of previous lives within us. Now, coming to my most favorite segment in every episode, the soul shift. A simple exercise connecting with the eternal you. Let's end this episode with a soul shift exercise. If you're in a safe, quiet space, I invite you to gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Again, inhale and exhale. Now imagine a soft golden light surrounding your body. This is your soul essence, eternal, ancient, limitless. Feel this golden light above you, behind you, and within you. You are not just this body. You are the light that animates it. Now silently ask, where has my soul been before this life? And wait for an image, a feeling, or a whisper. Then ask, who walks with me now as my guide? And again, trust what appears. It might be a name, a face of a deceased loved one, a memory, or even a sensation. Don't question it, just be present with it. Finally ask, what does my soul want me to remember today? And take a moment to breathe in the answer. Anchor it in your heart. And when you are ready, gently open your eyes. And that brings us to the end of this episode. We are not just humans having a spiritual experience. We are eternal souls walking each day with unseen guides, carrying wisdom from lifetimes, and writing a story that stretches across dimensions. If this episode spoke to your heart, I'd love to hear your reflections. Share this with someone who's ever wondered what lies beyond this life. And remember, you are loved, you are guided, and you are never alone. Until next time on All Things Spiritual, I am your host, Dr. Tamanna. Keep seeking, keep remembering, and keep walking with the wisdom of your soul.